Welcome everyone back to our channel, and now I will talk about this issue. Please listen. Do you remember the last time you walked up a flight of stairs without stopping to catch your breath? Or the feeling of waking up in the morning, not to an alarm clock, but to a dull backache or stiff knees? Perhaps you've stood in front of a mirror, looked at your reflection, and wondered, what have I become? I know that feeling. Not because I've read it in books or seen it on the screen, but because my father experienced it. A once healthy man who worked in the fields all day became tired after just a few steps. Not because he lacked willpower, but because his body betrayed him with excess weight, with visceral fat pressing on his liver and heart, with blood sugar levels that went up and down like roller coasters. And then, he began to withdraw. He spoke less. He went out less. He laughed less. The weakness took away not only his health, but also his joy in life. But you know what? Something amazing happened. And that amazing thing didn't come from an expensive medicine, a gym membership, or a strict diet that made people give up after a week. It was a cup of guava leaf tea every morning. It sounds simple, too simple to believe. But let me take a few minutes to tell you why guava leaves, the leaf that many people once considered worthless, can change the lives of older people like you, like my father, and like thousands of people who are facing obesity and malnutrition. Guava leaves, you can see them everywhere in the countryside of Vietnam, growing in bushes, often used to wash skin wounds or boil water to bathe when suffering from prickly heat. But few people know that, according to many studies, guava leaves contain a series of valuable plant compounds such as quercetin, tannin, and polyphenol natural warriors that help reduce blood sugar, fight inflammation, improve digestion, and especially support weight control. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food showed that guava leaf extract helps inhibit the enzyme alpha-glucosidase, the enzyme responsible for breaking down carbohydrates into sugar in the intestines. Simply put, guava leaf tea helps slow down the absorption of sugar after eating. This means your blood sugar doesn't spike, insulin doesn't scream to produce too much, and your body doesn't store excess fat indiscriminately like before. My father started drinking guava leaf tea every morning, just a small cup, on an empty stomach. He didn't expect anything miraculous. But after only 2 weeks, he told me, strangely, I'm less tired these days. I don't need to sit down to rest when I go to the market anymore. After 1 month, he lost almost 4 kilograms without changing his diet much. The only thing that changed was he drank guava leaf tea instead of iced milk coffee every morning. Guava leaf tea not only helps with weight loss, it also affects 12 common health problems in the elderly, which I will explain in detail in the next section. But for that to happen, you need to know, making guava leaf tea is not just about putting it in water. If you do it wrong, you will not absorb all the valuable active ingredients in the leaves. Listen carefully, you need to take about 10 to 15 fresh guava leaves, wash them with diluted salt water to remove bacteria. Then, gently crush the leaf cells to break them. This helps release quercetin better. Boil with 500 milliliters of water for 15 minutes. Once boiling, cover and let it cool naturally for another 10 minutes. You should drink it warm, early in the morning, at least 30 minutes before breakfast. Drink it every day for 30 consecutive days. The results will surprise you. And don't worry if you have a weak stomach. Guava leaf tea is non-irritating, doesn't upset your stomach, and even helps you digest better because it's rich in anti-inflammatory and natural soluble fiber. People with mild constipation or poor digestion after the age of 60 often feel better after a few days of drinking it. I know you're probably thinking, can something so simple really make a difference? But science is on your side. And what's more, hundreds of older people have tried it and felt the change not just in their weight, but also in their spirit. They feel lighter, more alert, and more stable on their feet. That's something expensive medicine sometimes can't do. You don't have to start with a big change. Start with a small cup of tea. A small step, but enough to open a whole new chapter in your life. I promise to tell you about 12 health problems that will gradually disappear when you start this simple habit: a cup of guava leaf tea every morning. And I don't say disappear in an exaggeration. I use that word because hundreds of people have proven it to be true. And because there's science behind each of these positive changes. The first problem, perhaps the most familiar to many people after 40, stubborn belly fat. You see, it's not just a cosmetic issue. Belly fat is dangerous fat because it wraps around internal organs like the liver, heart, and pancreas. This type of fat produces inflammatory substances, increasing the risk of stroke, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Guava leaf tea, with its absorption-slowing properties, sugar and improve insulin sensitivity, helping to prevent the accumulation of belly fat. Use regularly. You will see your waistline lighten without having to struggle with strenuous exercises. The second problem: irregular blood sugar. Many older people live with the whirring of blood sugar levels. Eating a meal also makes them whirring, measuring blood sugar 3 times a day. Guava leaves are a reliable friend in that fight. Not only does it help control blood sugar levels after meals, guava leaf tea also helps the pancreas work more effectively, thereby stabilizing blood sugar levels in the long term. Many pre-diabetic patients, after 3 months of using tea, have avoided having to take Western medicine. The third problem: high blood pressure. According to the World Health Organization, high blood pressure is a silent killer because it often has no obvious symptoms but causes serious complications such as heart failure, stroke, and kidney failure. Guava leaves contain compounds that naturally dilate blood vessels, thereby reducing blood flow resistance and lowering blood pressure gently and safely. Elderly people who drink guava leaf tea often notice more stable morning blood pressure, less dizziness, less headaches. Fourth problem: poor metabolism, sluggish digestion. After the age of 50, the digestive system begins to slow down. You eat less but still gain weight, often feel bloated, constipated. Guava leaf tea improves the intestinal microflora thanks to its polyphenols and mild soluble fiber, which help beneficial bacteria grow. It also soothes irritated intestinal mucosa, supporting the digestion of foods rich in protein and starch. After just 1 week, many people feel lighter in the stomach and have more regular bowel movements. Fifth, chronic inflammation smoldering in the body. Inflammation is the root cause of a series of diseases, from osteoarthritis, Alzheimer's to cancer. The good news is that guava leaves contain a special compound called quercetin, a powerful flavonoid that has been scientifically shown to have anti-inflammatory effects comparable to some non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Regular consumption of guava leaf tea has been shown to soothe inflamed tissues, reduce joint pain, and relieve fatigue. Sixth, bad breath and poor oral health. You may not expect it, but guava leaf tea has been used as a folk mouthwash. It has powerful antibacterial properties, helping to eliminate bacteria that cause bad breath and gingivitis. If you have bleeding gums or mild gingivitis, try rinsing your mouth with cooled guava leaf tea after brushing your teeth. Seventh, dry, dull, lifeless skin. This is something no one wants to talk about, but it makes many older people lose confidence. Guava leaf tea, thanks to its rich antioxidants, helps the body fight free radicals, the culprits of aging. Not only drinking, you can also use cold tea water to wash your face or gently apply it to your skin as a natural toner. Many people have felt their skin softer and brighter after just a few weeks. 8. Increased cholesterol and risk of atherosclerosis. This is why doctors often prescribe statins for people over 50 years old. However, guava leaf tea has the ability to reduce LDL bad cholesterol and increase HDL good cholesterol, helping to protect blood vessel walls from atherosclerosis. It does not replace Western medicine immediately, but is a sustainable supportive therapy and does not cause side effects. 9th, intermittent sleep, difficulty falling asleep. A cup of warm guava leaf tea in the late afternoon helps the body relax and stabilize the nerves. Caffeine-free, non-stimulant, tea helps the elderly fall asleep easier, especially those who have trouble sleeping due to nighttime blood sugar disorders. 10th, mild memory loss. Initial research shows that polyphenols in guava leaves protect nerve cells from damage caused by inflammation and oxidation. This contributes to improved alertness, increased concentration, and reflexes in the elderly. 11th, weak immune system, susceptible to flu. Guava leaf tea contains natural vitamin C and active ingredients that enhance immune cells, helping the body better fight bacteria and viruses from the environment. Elderly people who drink this tea often get sick less often and recover quickly after a cold. And finally, 12th, the feeling of losing control of your own body. That feeling is not in the test results. It is in your eyes when you can no longer see yourself in the mirror, when you feel that your body is just existing and not living. Guava leaf tea is not a miracle, but it is a reminder. Your body is still listening to you. It can still change. And there is so much more you can do for yourself if you just start. Now, ask yourself, do you have 10 minutes every morning? 10 minutes to boil some water, wash some guava leaves, brew a cup of tea. 10 minutes to invest in longevity, in steady steps, in gentle breathing and relaxed smiles. If you answered yes, then you are ready to make a change. Do you remember? Someone once told you, eat less, being fat is due to lack of exercise, or worse, you're old, why lose weight? Those statements, whether intentional or not, have instilled in many older people a sense of guilt, frustration and helplessness. But the scientific truth is very different. And you deserve to know the truth. One of the biggest misconceptions that society has about older people is, if you're overweight, it means you're eating too much. That's not only wrong, it's dangerous. Because it makes you feel wrong and weak, while the real culprit is secretly in your biological system. After the age of 40, the body begins to undergo profound changes in hormones and metabolic functions. The hormone leptin, the hormone that tells you when you're full, begins to decrease in sensitivity. Ghrelin, the hunger hormone, increases. You eat less than before, but still feel hungry. And worse, your body stores more fat from the same amount of food. Did you know that, after age 50, your body's basal metabolic rate can drop by 10 to 20%? This means that even if you keep eating the same way you did when you were younger, you can still gain weight. It's not because you're a glutton. It's because your body is slowing down. And if you've ever struggled to lose weight without success, don't blame yourself. Science is on your side. Here's another myth. Exercise is enough. Exercise is certainly important. But when your body is suffering from inflammation, fatty liver, insulin dysregulation, exercise is no longer enough. Your body needs gentle detoxification, supported from the inside, with natural, safe, and consistent solutions. And this is why guava leaf tea is especially important for the elderly. Guava leaf tea is more than just a drink. It is a bridge between nature and your body, helping to bring your body back into balance. When you drink this tea every day, you are not only repelling the symptoms, you are addressing the root cause: insulin resistance, inflammation, intestinal microflora disorders. But the real effect only comes when you understand how to use it correctly. Some people pick a few guava leaves, boil them, and drink them right away. Some people boil them down and drink them strong. But the body needs gentleness. To maximize the benefits of guava leaf tea, you should choose young or semi-ripe guava leaves, not too old because they are more likely to have an astringent taste and fewer active ingredients. Wash them thoroughly. Soak them in diluted salt water for 10 minutes to remove dirt and bacteria. Use 10 to 15 leaves for 1 liter of water. Boil, then reduce heat. Simmer for another 5 to 7 minutes. Let it cool down. Drink warm in the morning or divide into 2 times a day, morning and afternoon. Do not drink immediately after meals. Leave at least 30 to 45 minutes. And most importantly, maintain it continuously every day for at least 30 days. Guava leaf tea is not like Western medicine. It does not have an immediate effect. But if you are patient, you will feel a gentle wave spreading throughout your body, from deeper breathing, deeper sleep, to more steady steps every morning when you wake up. Some people worry, I am taking blood pressure medication, diabetes medication, can I use it? The answer is yes, but you should monitor closely and notify your doctor if you see any improvement. Because in fact, many people after regularly using guava leaf tea have had to reduce their dosage of Western medicine, under the supervision of a doctor, thanks to their improved health. And there is another great thing. Guava leaf tea is not addictive, does not cause excessive hypoglycemia, does not cause insomnia. It is a sustainable solution for those who do not want to depend on Western medicine forever. But if you ask, is this tea enough? I will answer you with all my heart, not enough. Because guava leaf tea is the first step, the door that opens a new journey. When you start to feel your body lighter, listen to it. Eat less sweets. Get up from your chair after sitting for 30 minutes. Breathe more deeply. Every small action will add up, like drops of water filling a jar. You know, the most wonderful thing I have ever witnessed in older people who have successfully regained their health is not how much weight they have lost. It is the light in their eyes. It's the liveliness in their voices. It's the words, I'm not afraid of aging anymore. Obesity is not a sentence. It's a warning. And guava leaf tea is not a miracle, it's a gentle invitation to be friends with your own body again. With each sip, you're sending yourself a message. I still care about myself. I still love myself. There are mornings when you wake up with a heavy feeling in your chest, not because of lack of sleep, but because of a quiet fatigue, tired of declining health, of your body no longer listening, and of feeling left behind. You may have thought, I must be getting old. But no, age is not the reason you're getting weaker. It's your lifestyle, your environment, and your lack of proper understanding of your body that are making us go downhill. And the good news is, you can change that, even if you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 100s, 80. It's not where you are that matters, it's whether you decide to move forward or stand still. Do you remember what it feels like to walk without your knees hurting? To bend down to tie your shoelaces without having to hold onto a chair? To climb a few steps without your heart pounding? These seemingly small things turn out to be the most precious freedoms when we get older. And all of these things, flexibility, lightness, clarity, don't come naturally. They're the result of the choices you make every day. Some of them can start as simple as a cup of guava leaf tea. Imagine this. Every morning, you brew that tea yourself. The gentle aroma of guava leaves wafts through the kitchen. You pour a small cup, sit down, and drink slowly. No rush, no hurry. Just you, the warmth of the tea, and the feeling that you're doing something good for yourself. No one can take that moment away from you. And every day, as you repeat that action, your body will remember. It will respond by gradually reducing pain, regulating blood sugar, stabilizing blood pressure, and brightening the spirit you thought had faded over the years. See, change doesn't have to start with a big effort. It starts with a small choice you make every day. And then, one day, you'll notice your old pants fit better, your hands shake less when you hold a glass, your feet walk with more ease. Others may not notice right away, but you will feel it little by little. That's your victory. But I also want you to remember this. You are not alone in this journey. There are millions of people like you, people who are trying to live healthy, long, meaningful lives even in their 50s, 60s, and beyond. And each of us, when we share our knowledge and experiences, is shedding a little light on someone else's path. So if you're watching this video, leave a small comment below. I start today. That's it. A single line, a small commitment, but it could be the first step to changing the rest of your life. You can also share this video with your parents, siblings, or friends you haven't seen in a long time, because who knows, they might be waiting for a ray of hope, just like you have been waiting. I know, staying healthy in middle age and old age is not easy, but the miracle is our bodies, even when we are old, always have the ability to recover if treated kindly. Guava leaf tea is not a miracle, but it is a silent companion. A small, consistent choice can open the door to your own self, a lighter, stronger, and more peaceful version. You've come this far. Don't turn back. Keep going. Let your body know you haven't given up, you haven't lost hope, and you still have so much to live for. Thank you for listening this far. Thank you for choosing to believe in yourself one more time. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. On my channel, each video is a new journey helping you understand your body, love it, and care for it in the simplest, most natural, and most intimate ways. See you in the next video, where we'll continue exploring the foods, habits, and simple solutions to live healthy, long, and happy at any age. You deserve a life like that. I believe in you. Goodbye and have a peaceful day.